Maybe you've got quite a few things in your studio. Maybe you're looking for a bargain, or maybe you've got some stuff you want to get rid of and you want to buy the new shiny thing, or you just want to make a little bit of money. This is where Reverb comes in, and today's sponsor. And today we're going to take a look at selling. I'm actually going to sell two pedals. These two pedals, we've got the Corrector and the Harmony from Flamma. And I don't use them. I don't use them anymore. I've got different pedals and they're just sitting here. So what we're going to do is we're going to put these onto Reverb, and I'll show you how to create a post so you can sell your stuff. Hey, what's going on? It's JP. Welcome to the channel. If you've never been here before and you want to learn all about looping, live streaming, and all the tools you need as a modern musician, then you've come to the right place. Oops. Have a look around the channel, click subscribe, hit the bell, and you'll know when the next video is out. And if you're into looping, have a look at my membership both here on YouTube and on SKOOL.com to unlock all my looping courses. Links are in the description box to join the membership. Thank you very much to Reverb for sponsoring this video, and let's boot up my account. Let's go in and I'll show you how we can do it. So we're on Reverb.com and we're signed in. And straight away, you can search for stuff and find stuff. At the moment, there's Black Friday event going up. It's up to 20% off the gear. But ignoring that, I'm in the UK. So, of course, it's coming up in UK pounds for all different kinds of things. What I want to do is sell your gear. If I give this a click, the first thing it says is tell us what you want to sell to jumpstart your listing. So let's start with the Corrector. We're literally just going to put in Flamma. And there it is. Actually, it's found it. It's got it there. Flamma FV01 Corrector, two available from £113.62. And then once you've actually filled in some information about who you are to prove who you are, it comes up with this. So it actually comes up with product info. We've got the Flamma Corrector there. And then it says it needs a title. Now it automatically puts that in for you. So for this, that's absolutely fine. Let's click continue. And this is where you can add or upload up to 25 different photographs. So you could have a primary one, every different angle, and if there's any imperfections, which there isn't in this case. So for the photographs, I took a lot of photographs with my phone and then just airdropped them over to my Mac. So they are right here. And then all I need to do is just drag them in. It'll take multiple photographs at the same time, no problem at all. And then you just give it a minute and it'll sort itself out. Now, the cool thing is if you want them in a specific way, you can move them around. There's a little sort of arrow here. So I'm going to put that one at the top because it shows the actual pedal. And we've kind of got the unboxing of it. So let's put the photograph like that, there, and we can see the sides. Great, fantastic. That's how I want it. Then after the photo is a description. So you can select a condition and describe the item. So the condition for this is excellent because it's only been used a couple of times and it's sitting in the box. We've got the box as well. So we can describe the item. Okay, so what I've done is I've actually just written one line, and then this bit is actually from Flamma's website. So I've just copied and pasted that in to give you an insight as to what it is, but you probably know if you're searching for it, you would have found it. Now, what's really cool is you can actually embed a YouTube video, and I've actually done a review of this. So I'm going to put the review into this to showcase what it is and to showcase what it does. So here's my review right here, and all I'm going to do is I'm just going to click the three little dots, click share, and then copy that and then put that into here. Now, if you don't want to do the searching for the link, you can actually search for it right here. So if I just put in Flamma FV01, there you go. There's my one right there. And you can just select that as the option. And then once you've had that, we're just going to click continue. Now, this is where you get to pricing because we've done the photograph and the description. We just need to add a price. So I'm going to put this as 110. They're being sold around 112 on Reverb, so that's about right. And it says there's going to be a £5.50 selling fee, so therefore I'm going to get £104.50. Now you can, if you want to, put what you paid for the item. So you can keep track of what you paid, and that's only for you. It's not shown publicly. So if you want to keep track of, obviously, how much you paid versus how much you're going to get for it. The other thing you can do as well, and I said this in a previous video, is you can sell even faster. We can do a price drop in 2 weeks. So if we add that on, then I'm going to bring it down to 99, and that's a 10% drop. You can change that and make that drop even bigger if you want to, and then allow buyers to make offers. I'm not going to allow offers on this one. I'm just going to leave it as the price, and then if drops in 2 weeks if it doesn't sell. So again, we'll click continue. Now, delivery depends on where you are in the world. So for this, I'm actually going to do delivery. I'm not going to do local pickup at all. And then of course in the UK, it then says, how will you handle delivery costs? So if you want to attract more people, you could offer free delivery, so they're not paying for it. Or we could set a flat rate for the region. For me, I'm going to do priority shipping and then also a guarantee. So therefore, if it gets lost, then we can claim it back. So if I do that and I say the delivery rate, and we put a delivery rate of £6, that normally is kind of a good cost cover. And you can also offer a combine and save delivery rate. Maybe you've got like 15 items on your Reverb list and someone buys 3 of them all at one go. You could combine that if you wanted to. So you could say a combined rate. It says, where will you ship in the world? So therefore you can say rest of the world. Or you can say, none, I don't want to sell anywhere else other than just the UK. So for example, if I then said, well, I want to ship this over to the US as well, it then says what you're going to do for the delivery rate for that country. Let's remove that. We're not going to ship anywhere else, just the UK right now. So we're going to click continue. And then the next one is basically you can bump this up if you want to. So Reverb Bump gets your listing in front of more people. And what this does is it takes a percentage of the final rate. So therefore, Reverb make a bit more money, but they've put it in front of a lot more people. So we'll use Reverb Bump and we'll go save and apply. And then what I'd highly recommend is just go over what you've put down. You've got the YouTube video there, sold as described, no. Delivery cost, so the listing price is 110, bump rate 4.5, and it's just a simple thing of clicking publish. Now, I wanted to show this because if you've never done this before, then what you need to do is go let's verify your identity. And this is a really, really good thing. This stops those kind of people you see on other selling sites faking it and actually not being who they are. It also holds them accountable as well. So therefore you need valid government issued ID. I like this because it means that everyone who's selling something on Reverb is validated and you can rest easy and buy or sell in confidence. So I'm going to sort this out back in a minute. So after you're setting up your personal information and your billing information and proving you are you with either your driving license or your passport, you can then publish and voila, we have published. We are here right now. You can see it's there. All the photographs that are put on, they're there up and running. And then it says only use a few times, excellent condition with everything included, UK plug for adapter. And then obviously show more information. And that's it. And then you can see it's 110 plus 6 delivery. And then I can also see the bump performance as well. However, as it's my listing, I can see views, watches, orders, and messages. Now we can edit this. So if I click edit, then we can go into things and make changes if you want to, change the delivery information, change the pricing, change the photo and description if you want to. And the other thing we can do is we can clone it. Maybe you've got 2 pedals, one in perfect order, and you've got exactly the same one and it's a bit scratched and bumped. So maybe you want to clone it and sell both, but also the other one you put a little bit cheaper because it's a bit battered. So that's that one sorted. If you want to pick this up, by the way, it's there. The link is underneath if you want to go and buy it. So we're going to go into sell your gear again. And this time I'm actually just going to put FV04. And there it is. It's right there. So we can see it straight away. And with the guided view, we're going to go advanced view. And all this does is it puts everything that's unguided on one page. So it's not really that different. I personally prefer the guided view because it's just one thing at a time. So let's put the FV04 on here. We're going to go continue. Now, if you're not sure what to sell these for, then have a look. Look at Reverb. So let's have a look at the FV04. I've already pre-typed it in. So let's see what other people are selling. Well, they're all in China and one's in Japan. So 154 and then 130. But then they've got free delivery on there. That's fine. So then they're selling everywhere. So we could comfortably sell this for about £130. So let's do that. And then I'll put in free delivery. So we'll click sell your gear and I'm going to put in FV04 and there it is. 3 available for 137.25. So we'll do it as 130 and let's just cut the market. And just one little tip as well. The other thing is with select a condition, the only people who can put in brand new are dealers and manufacturers. So I'm not a dealer or manufacturer, but this is pretty much brand new. So I have to put it as excellent. And that's no bad thing. So we can put that as excellent. I'm going to fill all this in and I'll see you in a moment or two. Okay, so we've now listed the Harmony pedal as well. So you can see that's 130 with free delivery. And then this one's 110. And it says in one other basket. By the time I've actually done this, someone's put that in their basket and they're watching it. I'm going to put the link to my shop actually underneath this video. So if you want to actually have a look at what I'm selling, I've actually used, then you can go and grab it. But I just want to say a massive thank you to Reverb for sponsoring the video and for highlighting my shop. Now, these 2 pedals, the only reason I'm selling them is because I don't use them. So they need to go to a good home for maybe for Christmas. So I'm going to leave links underneath this video for these 2. So if you haven't actually seen how these work, that's those 2 videos that have just come up. Enjoy them.